not paying you unless you make a certain minimum amount, and then once said minimum threshold is reached, then they will pay you instead of paying you at the end of every pay period as required per the law. It is also in contravention of the Employment Standards Act, where it says how wages are paid. Section 20A. So it says an employer must pay all wages in Canadian currency by check, draft, money order, or payable on demand drawn on a savings institution or by deposit to the credit of an employee's account in savings institution if authorized by the employment in writing by a collective agreement. So I did authorize for Meta Facebook to pay me by direct deposit. All my wages were calculated in US dollars, and they did not pay any of them to date. Also, there's a contravention in the Employment Standards Act where it says if employment is terminated, and then, which did happen to me, my Facebook Meta accounts were deactivated without my knowledge or consent in October. So just to reiterate, I did not get paid after my employment was terminated. So the law does state an employer must pay all wages owing to an employee within 48 hours after the employer terminates the employment. So Meta was in contravention of this, as I still have not been paid and my employment was terminated approximately 9 months. Other contraventions of the Act, Employment Standards Act by Facebook Meta, is in Section 3-27 wage statements, on where it says on every payday an employer must give each employee a written wage statement for the pay period stating all of the following: the name and address and hours worked by the employee, and if the employee is paid either by the hour or salary, how the wages were calculated for the employee is paid for. So just so you know, I have no idea how they calculated the wages. They never at any point said how they came up with those totals. They just randomly assigned a dollar amount every month and said that they were going to pay, provided statements that they were going to pay, and never paid.